Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. Obviously, a very respectable side going to Kansas City, playing at Kansas City. We feel like our momentum from the past few games, we feel really good about where we're at as a team. I think the biggest piece that I've spoken about post this last match in our recap throughout the week is just the togetherness that you feel right now from the group. I can feel it from the sideline as the coach, and I was very vulnerable in my expression on that. When you can feel it, you can see it, you can only imagine what it's actually like within the group. They feel very bonded. You can see when you talk about players wanting to go the extra mile from each other, you're just seeing it in every way, shape, and form. And so I think for us, it's more talking about that and kind of where we've evolved from a style of play perspective, but more importantly, how we've evolved from coming together as a group and really going and doing the extra pieces that we believe will get us results. I think if we stay focused on the performances and the process as we have been, I think is really important for us at this moment.
Bev, how do you balance the success and the confidence that the team has right now with being humble?
Yeah,
Knowing that
yeah.
things can change fast?
Yeah. I think that's the group in a nutshell. I think we're very focused on where we can continue to be better. It's constantly looking at, we're doing this really well. These are the areas that we'd like to continue to push in. And I think that's the important, in the process perspective, it's important to make sure that those things are balanced. So there's always something that we're trying to achieve as a group. There's always something that we want to be better at, even if we feel the result has gone our way. So I think bringing that perspective in and having the group that we have where we feel really together at the moment, I think automatically presents that as well.
Sorry, I was looking for someone.
No, you're fine. No worries.
I'm not gonna ask you about it. Last year, first team to take points off of Kansas City at home. This year, they haven't dropped points at home.
Yes.
Last year's game result helped motivation and confidence going into this.
Yeah, look, I think it's a difficult place to play. I think we've showcased that some techniques that we've tried here early on from an away match perspective has been very beneficial for us. We obviously had some goals within our team goals this season that we want to continue to achieve on the road as well. So I think that we feel like we're in a good spot. Obviously, we recall last season in that manner, but at the end of the day, it's another game. It's another in-league game. It's another opportunity for us to continue to do what we want to do in reference to our performance continuing to trend in the right direction. And that's our number one focus at the moment.
I don't know if you've looked this far ahead, but
Yeah.
the stretch of the matches.
Yes.
These
Yes.
two and after the break, really,
Yes.
really good
Yes.
opponents, and you talked about performance. How important is it just to keep the focus on the performance?
Yeah, massively. You totally answered it yourself in a fantastic fashion. That's exactly it. It's just staying game by game. We've obviously got these two matches. We've got the league break, we've got July non-league matches, and then you jump back into league come August. And I think for us right now, it's very important that we're looking at us, and we're looking at game by game. We're analyzing what do they present from a threats perspective, but what also are we doing really well right now within our identity, and how do we continue to push that? So for us, we just feel obviously that we're in a good spot. We want to continue this momentum as much and as often as possible, and we're trying to do just that, but it has to be game by game. Has to. We can't look too far in advance.
Yeah, a little bit off topic, but this week
Yeah, of
they
course.
announced a friendly against Lexington.
Yes.
7 years ago, like a friendly between two professional women's teams in this state just seems unimaginable.
Yeah.
Just talk about what that means.
Yeah, it's incredibly exciting. Obviously, crosstown rivals here in Lexington, but also what it means for women's sport and women's soccer, and to be able to have that type of match here is very exciting for us. So we're very excited for the state of Kentucky. We're also very excited for the evolution of women's soccer, and I think it says a lot about where we're at and where we'll continue to go in the progression of the sport itself. So very excited for that.